Capricorns, it's Nick and Nala. Hope you guys are doing good. So for all my Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women, we're now covering the last week of September. So this is from the 27th till October 3rd. And starting off the week, we're kicking off with Mercury and Libra going retrograde. So especially being in Libra, you better believe there could be past lovers, relationships, connections that are resurrecting, coming back from the dead. Or waiting on the sidelines, just waiting to come back. So this can spark up reunions, maybe reconciliations, but also on the other side of the spectrum, it can be, closing out unfinished business and finally having acceptance and closure about certain connections or relationships that maybe are no longer working. So it can kind of go either way. But definitely relationships and people who knew you in your personal life, that could be coming up into your life this time. Also, be sure to double check, proofread any important documents, paperwork, emails, stuff like that, okay? All right, guys, so we'll be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have the link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested. And keep in mind, these are general, so please listen with an open mind, open heart. Just take what fits and leave the rest out. All right, so when it comes to your health, guys, we have the sun in reverse. So for some of you, maybe your mood is gonna be, maybe you're feeling a little bit down or kind of in the mood, or not, maybe it's due to the weather or whatever else that's going on, but maybe you're kind of feeling down or just under the weather possibly. I feel like also for some of you may have a vitamin deficiency. That could be a result of why you feel this way. Maybe it's vitamin D, or you just need a little bit of sunshine. But also for some of you, maybe you spent too much time in the sun, or maybe you got sunburnt and now you're kind of like, ow, ow. If you did get sunburned or you did burn yourself in some way, maybe put on some aloe vera. That always tends to help. Like the more natural type, if you can, the one that doesn't have the, coloring is probably better, but any aloe vera is probably really good. And also just careful this week, you don't like burn yourself by accident or touch something that's too hot or like burn your tongue. I hate when that happens, right? It's like, it's like numb for like a whole day or so. So maybe you need a little mood booster, eat a little piece of chocolate, or listen to a really upbeat, fun song, or touch your animal, your pet. There's always little things that you can do in your daily life to kind of like boost your mood if you're feeling kind of down, but it's okay. It's normal. We don't always wake up feeling happy and good. Sometimes even just like getting in the shower, dolling yourself up, or putting on some perfume cologne. Even if you're going nowhere, you can just go to the grocery store or go to the gas station or something. It can kind of help boost your mood a little bit, or just being in nature. Okay? Turn that frown upside down. All right. Cheesy me. Anyways, when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, we have the Page of Wands. So it looks like there's going to be an opportunity here. You may get a message, a phone call, an email, or someone may reach out to you about an opportunity that could lead to a bigger opportunity to probably make more money, or maybe shadow, or get together with a business partner, or network, or a creative idea, something. So there's some kind of opportunity and a message that's going to be coming through, or you could be the one that's reaching out to someone that is going to help you with your finances, maybe connect you with the right person, and maybe bring you ideas. So maybe this can be a good week for creativity, brainstorming, writing, all that stuff. Okay? All right. So when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating life, on your side here, we have the Ten of Swords, the Hierophant, and the King of Cups. So some of you could possibly have Taurus somewhere in your chart, or maybe even have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And then on this side for this person, it's going to be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all of the above. We have the High Priestess, Two of Cups, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. All right, so as far as who you could be dealing with, well, definitely could be a Pisces or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, and or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But of course, it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. It could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time. But you know what's funny? I feel like you guys are like really close, or you're gonna become really close really fast. Like it feels like here, like a good friendship, where it's like lovers and friends, like lovers and best friends. I feel like this person just gets you, or like they know when you're kind of in a mood, or when you're like, don't talk to me right now. you don't even have to say it. They kind of just know, okay, like I'm gonna give Capricorn their space, you know, I'm just not gonna say anything. I know they're kind of grumpy right now, or I know they're upset. Let me just not irritate them. I'll just be over here, or I'll just, you know, let me know when you want to go, or when you want to talk. I know they'll come to me. So I think you kind of really like that, or you appreciate that about them when like you're just not in the mood, or you're like stressed about something or upset. They know when to leave you alone. They're not pushing your buttons or bothering you or irritating you. They're like, okay, no problem. And you also I feel like this person's like, your secrets are safe with them. Like they're never gonna expose you. They're never gonna say anything. Like you could be having a conversation with someone and they're right next to you and they know you're lying, and they're just like, they're just like going along with it. They're like, oh yeah, it was great. Even though they know you're lying, you're like, yeah, they got my back. Like they'll just go along with it, even if they're like, no, we didn't do that. What are you talking about? I feel like you know that your secret is safe with them. They're almost like your partner in crime, like your best friend. You can confide in them with anything. Like you could tell, well, I don't know if you want to do that, but like you could probably murder someone and they would like not say a word. I don't know about that, but I feel like this person like is you can trust them. They're not going to say anything. They're not going to, you know, stab your back or do anything like that. And I feel like you like that they just kind of get you. They're very intuitive. Like they could just like read you or pick up on your energy. They know when you're in a good mood. They know when you're like, okay, don't bother them. They know when they can ask you for favors or when they shouldn't. They just kind of know you really well, and I think you like that because they pick up on your energies very, very well. And it just seems like you guys are very relatable, very compatible. They're super sweet, friendly, understanding. Where you lack, they have, and vice versa. And maybe you guys are already in a relationship, or maybe you're already committed, or you guys probably will get eventually committed to each other. I even see marriage here. Like you guys are just very compatible. You're like solid. Like no one could break you apart. Like someone could tell something negative to them about you and they're like, okay, whatever. And they know they don't care. They don't take into consideration because they trust you, and vice versa. I feel like you know you can trust them as well. You're just very tight. It's like a very tight connection. I like that. And I feel like you agree as far as like your morals, your values, your principles, like, you know, overall life goals, like how you would raise your kids, like stuff like that. I feel like you guys agree with, like you are on the same page. Maybe you grew up in the same environment or same religion or culture or something like that. But I just feel like you really feel safe to commit to this person, and you probably will get into a serious relationship with this person, if not maybe marriage in the future, if you're not already committed or married to each other. You love them. I feel like you love them so much. You connect so deeply, and this could even be new. It doesn't have to be already like you already know them or you're about to meet them, but you're gonna fall for them really hard because you're just like, oh my gosh, this person's just so cool. They're so perfect. They just get me. Like I don't have to explain myself. They understand my weird jokes or my dark sarcasm and stuff. Like they just get you, you get them, and it just works really, really well. I feel like with them, you feel safe to be open, to communicate, to share your feelings, even if you're not the most lovey-dovey, you know, feely, emotional person. I feel like with them, you feel safe to just be like silly and open and cute, cheesy, romantic things that couples do, you know? And I also, another thing I want to note, that I feel like with this person that they don't like PDA, like they don't like, meaning like public display of affection. Like, you know, those couples that are like all over each other and like kissing and hugging and grabbing each other's butts in public. Like, I feel like they're not that type of person. They're like, let's just wait till we get home. Let's just wait. Like, they don't like to be that couple. Like, they'll still show affection, like probably like hold hands or like kiss on the cheek or like, you know, a little peck. But I feel like they don't like to like display it and like be too much, be like that couple that's like, oh my gosh, get a room. You know what I mean? Not that there's anything wrong with that. Like, if you like that, that's how you roll, do you, okay? I don't judge. But I think this person doesn't like PDA, and they'd rather just kind of show you affection and spice things up behind closed doors, like in private. I feel like they're a very private, conservative, more like reserved person, and they can be more introverted and like quiet. But with you, you see their real side. You like, they're comfortable with you. And I think you don't mind that, because I feel like you kind of like that energy, like that like lady in the streets, freak in the sheets, and whatever it is for guys. I don't know what the phrase is for guys, but you know what I mean. I feel like they embody that kind of persona, and you like that because you don't want your person just like all out and available to everyone. You like that only you get to see, you know, this other side to them, or you have this like, you're like the private, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like it's like, yeah, it's only for my eyes, and they keep it reserved for you. Like only you get the special show, if that makes sense. So I like this energy. This is really fun. This is very different than what I've been feeling, or even, you know, picked up for a lot of the signs. So I like this. This is fun. I was gonna say Sagittarius. Capricorns, I think this is a really solid relationship that can turn into something really great, because you guys are not only lovers, but I feel like really great friends. And I think in order to have a really good relationship, you gotta first be like best friends, like actually enjoy each other's company, get along with each other. Because I feel like a lot of times a big mistake that we all probably have already made or still make is that we get involved with people that we probably wouldn't even be with if we weren't attracted to, right? Like I made that mistake. I'm sure you have, a lot of people have, like if you weren't attracted to this person, you probably wouldn't even be with them. And the problem with that is that when that dies down, you're like, I actually don't like being around this person. So you want to pick someone who you actually have things in common with, you like them as a friend, you enjoy their company, and you are attracted to them. That's just like magic pill for happy love relationship. And I feel like you guys have that. So if you find someone who's your best friend, who you just like confided, you guys can love and laugh with each other, like, oh, there's like no better feeling than that. And cherish that person, take care of them, love each other, appreciate each other. Okay? All right, guys. So we're going to dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what the next action move will be towards you, and also your advice. All right? So we'll continue this on an extended. Link will be below. I'll see you there, but I'll see you for our next reading. Take care. Bye.